All right, kiddos. So we've made our book, right? And now we are going to cover it. So the spine is nice and dry. It's firm. Our pages are, connected. If you open your book and some of your pages like crack open, we might need to reapply some glue. So the next thing you're gonna do is get a large piece of paper. So these are a legal size. I have white, I have gold, and I have pink. Okay. And you are going to, kind of similar to when we covered our books, we're going to place our pages of the inside of our book, and then we're just going to kind of fold around this until we kind of see the spine. You see the spine? And then we're going to reinforce those. We're also going to need tape. We're going to need some tape. So, and I have clear packing tape, which is probably the best thing for us to use. So, do you see where the spine goes? We kind of see that pretty clearly. We want to make sure that our book fits in there. Mine's really thick. Yours is not going to be as thick. And then we're going to want to make it's kind of like the leaf of the book. So I've got my spine, and then I'm going to curl these guys in. Okay, just like so. And I'm not wrapping it around the pages. I'm just folding it like a dust jacket for a coat. For the coat of a book. All right, and the same thing with this side. I'm going to figure out where that is. And I want the edges to be a little bit longer than the pages itself. Just like our regular books, the cover extends past, right? We see that? Cool. All right, and then we're going to get tape. Our tape, we're going to reinforce the spine and the edges. Then you get to color the front with your name, Arcade 2020, 2021, our amazing, crazy school year that we've had, and then you have a book. You can use this book to journal. You can use it as a yearbook and have everybody in class sign it, or you can keep it private and keep it special to remember the crazy, wild year that we had. So I'm going to ask you all to sign my book, to pick a page and leave me a note or a memory or a funny story or some ridiculous thing that I said or did, or that you said or did in Zoom, so that that this year is treasured for me. And now you know how to cover your book. Ta-da! Okay, so I've taken the cover off, and then I have my big, huge, massive thing of packing tape. Sounds cool, right? And very similar to when we were covering our books, we did something like this. And we are just reinforcing the edges of the book. Just reinforcing the edges. You can add more, you can add less. And this tape is not forgiving. So if it touches something like itself, it's done, and just get a new piece of tape. So, oh my goodness, Mrs. Kirby's very silly. Okay, so I'm trying to gently press this in the center because the spine of the book and the edges of the book are the ones that get the most abuse, and so we want to reinforce those. See, so now my spine is nice and reinforced. Then I'm going to do this side. And then we actually have to attach the book to our cover. Da, 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 da. Hold on, I should probably fold that over. Lots of clever ways to get this done. And I'm going to do that. And then you can also give this as a gift. There's so many uses. All right, so we're going to take our book. We're going to fit it inside. You kind of see how it fits now, right? Okay. So we really want to make sure those seams are nice and tight so that when I tape it, we're going to use a piece of this big old packing tape. And watch this. This is where you want to have it pretty exact. So I'm going to tape it here. And I am going to fold over my book. And see how it's sticking out? I'm going to probably have to cut that. Let me go grab some scissors. Scissors! I wasn't ready. And of course, my students hid my scissors. There. You can also use glue. So depending on the size of your book, because mine is pretty beefy, I don't trust Mod Podge to be able to hold this for me. So I'm just going to wrap the tape around it, again, reinforcing that page. So when I open my book, it's, I can see that this is hard for my camera to focus. So I can see that it's secure. So then I'm going to do the same thing to this side. I'm going to get the tape. I am going to put it on the book, right? I'm going to fold it over, and then putting the spine up, I'm going to really carefully put it exactly where I want it, because once I put it down, it's like, it's done. Okay, and I see that I've got extra tape here. I'm going to snip that extra piece and just tuck it around the pages, because it's better to have the reinforcement. And then, ta-da, I have a book. I have a book. I have a book. I have a book that I just made, and that's so cool. So, all right, ta-da! Happy bookmaking. And when you're done, please come sign my book, because you each get to pick the page, write your name, write a funny story, and it's going to be awesome. All right, bye.